Guys, so I'm going to start the presentation. We're gonna have three phases to this presentation. I'm going to do a quick overview of Star Horizon, the product, the roadmap. Dom is going to do a short demonstration of the game at the end of this presentation, and then we're going to lead into a presentation with Nick on the marketing side. So I think just to get stuck in right now, I wanted to show you this competitive landscape graph and really show you how Star Horizon positions itself. It's really an intersection, you know, in the middle of these four big industries. We've got Web2, direct sales, VR, AI, and Web3. So when we look at the Web2 mark, this is really rivaling some of the top AAA high fidelity games in the market, which our STARVARA game is in terms of its build. Direct sales is really around our network layer. So this is the secret sauce, the USP behind our product, creating this open world network layer, which is Star Horizon, integrating leading edge technologies like virtual reality and artificial intelligence, which is the buzzword right now. So this is going to be integral to our system. And then most importantly, our Web3 layer, which is the foundation of the system and builds the token economy that lives within it. So this is a great graph to show you how we intersect with those four big industries. So just a recap on the industry opportunity: global gaming industry of $200 billion. Then we get the direct sales industry of $198 billion. This is really the merging of the two with unlimited possibilities. So what makes it unique? Leveraging off specifically blockchain technology. So really empowering our network through instant payouts, disintermediation, so empowering communities through our instant payout system. Dom had a quick update on that in the sophistication behind the system. Do you just want to go into that quickly, Dom?
In terms of the payouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've implemented our smart contracts to facilitate that, and we're actually using a Merkle drop system, which is quite advanced, and very excited to bring it to everyone.
Thanks, Dom. So real sophistication behind the back end of the system, specifically on the blockchain, leveraging smart contract technology. So it's all about, again, instant payouts, disintermediation, and empowering the networks and communities through our technology. And that's really where we are solving the problem, all the challenges of network marketing, and you know how we've come light years ahead now with the system that we have built out. So the real exciting part of this business is going to be presented in a phased approach. We have three phases. The first phase is our massive multiplayer online role-player game, which you are familiar with, STARVARA, ubiquitous across all platforms. So it'll be accessible on Nintendo, Epic Games, Xbox, Sony. And this is where you can explore this fantastic dystopian universe with hundreds of planets. This is the first phase of the product. So it's very interesting when we map out these phases and how broad this ecosystem actually, you know, becomes when you look at the limitless earning opportunities. So this is phase one. Phase two, we will have a Genesis multiverse phase. This is really where we extend from the game. So I like to call it this, I like to call on this analogy where when Vegas was built, the first casino that they had was the Flamingo, and that's what drove the audience in to engage. And that's really what STARVARA is to this broader open digital world. STARVARA is the foundation. That's what's going to bring the customers in. That's what's going to get the customers engaging. And that's what is really going to drive value behind the cosmetics, the items, and everything, all the makeup of this system. So where we go in phase two, this is the multiverse phase. This is when we extend from STARVARA, which is the game, and we move into a B2B model with thousands of planets where we can have these curated bespoke worlds with brand partnerships, really improving and increasing the earning abilities in the future. Phase 3, this is the multiverse phase. So you've got the Genesis phase, which is the start of the multiverse, and now we extend into the realms of a Ready Player One type scenario. This is where the ecosystem is built on user-generated content, and this is really where it starts to get interesting. With millions of planets, now we are really on the cusp of creating a digital frontier. Now, I had a chat with Dom around the evolution of this product, and he was very, very excited about, what we're talking about here, which is essentially creating a new digital life, and the sophistication behind the system which can facilitate that growth. And I think maybe, Dom, it would be worthwhile just talking a little bit about the phased approach and your passion behind where we see this game going.
Yeah, I think for me, the phased approach is just so exciting and just such a massive milestone and achievement to shoot for, because what it's effectively doing is it's taking all of these, highly complicated experiences of trying to create video games or interactive experiences and putting the tools to do that in everybody's hands. So suddenly anyone with imagination can create their own video game, can create their own interactive experience, and can do so in this interactive world and massive platform where all of their NFTs and crypto is interoperable, and there are opportunities to earn off your own creativity and to play games to earn and to share it in a community and social way. So it's really incredibly exciting. I think it's a new era for video gaming in general, and a new area for interactive medium. And I think it's going to be something that we can't even really imagine the possibilities at this stage, because what we're purporting to do is just so cutting edge in that sense. So to me, it truly really excites me and gets me going and excited and happy.
And it really all boils down to the fact that we've got this incredible system that facilitates byte streaming. One of the biggest challenges with scaling a business of this nature is on the server side and creating this low latency environment for millions of players to connect and engage in line. And again, one of our key USPs behind this product is that we have the ability to scale the system, and that accommodates for us opening up, when we talk about the multiverse phase, having millions of planets where, gamers and affiliates can connect and engage. So really around the byte streaming part, which is, it's very exciting, Dom.
Yeah, so the byte streaming technology is really our secret sauce to facilitating all of this. It is our unique selling point. It's our own proprietary technology that we developed. Essentially, we figured out how to optimize server communication at a TCP IP protocol by reducing the amount of bytes required for encrypted packets from 2048 bytes to 16 bytes per packet. And this in turn has allowed us to realize about a 140x reduction in server costs. Not only is this allowing us to, push gaming and interactive experiences into this new era, because, until byte streaming, it wasn't really feasible to host so many millions of people connected in an interactive way at a costly manner. And we can, for the first time offer that. But, not only that, but it reduces the data cost to the user significantly. So if you, STARVARA, currently, we're only using about 3 megabytes per hour for people to be interconnected while playing, which when compared to programs like Netflix, which are using over 1 gig per hour, or other video games like Fortnite that use 200 to 300 megabytes, you can already see how we're significantly lower and more accessible for that manner. But also the byte streaming allows us to really serve this technology and this expansive universe to millions of people in a way that none of our competitors really can.
Thanks, Dom. So just to recap on this, we're rolling this game out in phases. The first phase is our MMO RPG, and this is the roadmap which we're going to present over the next 12 months. This will be, again, ubiquitous access across all the major platforms, multi-chain support, bridging Web 2 to Web 3, and I'll explain that now. This is really a very unique way of not excluding the traditional gaming market, but still accessing this Web 3 layer through our walled garden approach. So really, through an onboarding process, where you can onboard with fiat through our bond system, we're now including the 2.7 billion gamers that are out there into our system. We're not doubling down on crypto, although this will be a very important part of our extended strategy. So MMORPG, this is the first phase of our product roadmap. Then we move into the second phase, which is the Genesis Multiverse, again, giving you access to thousands of planets through a business-to-business approach, where we can now start approaching brands to live within this universe, which obviously, again, extends the earning opportunity for the Star Horizon business. And then finally, our stage 3, which is the multiverse phase. This is when we have millions of planets, user-generated content, real organic growth. And this is the opportunity that STARVARA presents with this unique layer that is Star Horizon.